Federal judge late this afternoon ruled that most of Trump's signature tariff plans are illegal, throwing a huge monkey wrench into the president's plan to reboot the American economy. The president responded. All tariffs are still in effect. Today, a highly partisan appeals court incorrectly said that our tariffs should be removed, but they know the United States of America will win in the end. To be fair, Trump's tariffs aren't very popular with the American people. 58% say tariffs will make it more difficult for them to better themselves financially, aka the American dream. Unfortunately now, many feel the American dream is dead. And look no further than the U.S. Open, where America's elite are now snacking on $100 chicken nuggets covered in caviar. I'm not kidding. $100 caviar chicken nuggets, $39 for a drink with a watermelon slice, literally called the watermelon slice. $19 for a small cup of frozen yogurt. That's a few dollars more than New York's minimum wage. $23 for the Open's signature drink, the Honey Deuce. Sold every 1.5 seconds, $12.8 million worth of Honey Deuces were sold last year. We did the math. That's nearly 800 years of groceries for a family of four. One of the great things about America is that we are not a jealous society. We're okay with people being rich because we feel they had a fair shot. We feel we have a fair shot. Our kids have a fair shot. It's called the American dream. Belief in the American dream is dwindling. That will not end well for the folks washing down $100 chicken nuggets with $23 Honey Deuce cocktails. With us now, Mitch Roschelle, CEO of M2 Communities, Managing Director of Madison Ventures. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. I get how excited everybody is about the stock market under Donald Trump. I get how excited people are about the business expansion and the investment into America, and big companies are promising all these things. I can't help but think that this income gap and people, the vast majority saying they're having concerns about buying groceries, if that is not fixed, this does not end well for people having caviar chicken nuggets.
I don't think it does. And if you look at the last several election cycles, and it's the pattern in America, people don't vote for candidates, they vote against them. And they're not just voting against the person, they're voting against perhaps what that person stands for or their lot in life at the current moment and how they aren't happy with it. So if we don't sort of address some way to get everyday working class Americans a better slice at, Americana, then it doesn't end well for the people having chicken nuggets with caviar on top for $100.
Right. It didn't end well in France or Russia
No.
when you had this enormous divide here. Cost of groceries, Americans paying record high prices for beef, chicken's more expensive, coffee up 33%. That's the conversation going into Labor Day. We had Peter Navarro on the show last Wednesday, a couple days ago. He made the point that the economic pain right now is temporary, and the relief that is going to be felt because low-income, middle-income, working-class Americans are going to see wage increases because illegal immigrants who had those jobs are being thrown out. They're going to have their real wages go up. That means their purchasing power grows, and there's going to be more jobs because of the onshoring of manufacturing. Is it possible that all of that happens in the next 9-10 months before people start thinking about the midterms?
No, it doesn't happen that quickly. If you want to onshore a factory to build computer chips, which is something we're talking about doing, it's going to take years to do that, to build the foundry to make computer chips. You want to build a car factory and move it from Mexico to somewhere in the United States, it probably takes 2 or 3 years to do that. So will there be jobs to build the factory? Sure. But will we have 15,000 factory workers working in the factory to build the cars in the next 9 months before people have to vote in the midterms or think about who they're going to vote for? Absolutely not. So the challenge is to make people feel better in the short run. The stock market is one thing, but your average American probably, other than a 401k or another kind of savings account, doesn't have skin in that game. So how do you do it? One thing is gasoline prices are lower year over year, so they're down about 10 cents. That's probably not enough. But by the same token, a pound of chopped meat is over almost $6.50 for a pound of chopped meat.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.